So, you know, I'm not Chicken Little running around, the sky is falling, the batteries are venting. That's not me. I like to know what the limits are to the equipment I use so that I could safely use it. I'm really not worried about venting a battery so much as I am, is this battery going to last me a year or a month? And they're at anywhere from $6 to $15 per battery. I really don't want to have to buy them more than is necessary. Yeah, I probably have a dozen batteries. And I rotate them, and I have specific batteries for specific uses. This guy has 6 batteries just dedicated to it. 3 and 3, 2 sets of married pairs of batteries, and I rotate them. What else could I tell you? Estimated number of puffs on this build is 88. Well, that's good to know. Now let's say I'm sitting here and the flavor is great, by the way. The clouds are just fine. I'm alone. Nobody's here watching me. I'm blowing clouds for my own personal enjoyment. But let's say for some reason I found this vape is no longer satisfying enough for me. Because when we were smokers, we all had those times when we smoked a whole pack in a night. When we had a long drive and just chain smoked. You got hell to pay at the end of the day, the next morning for it, but, you know, and vaping's the same way. If that becomes too mild for you and you're looking for more, stealth vape. And I'll talk about regulated devices in a different video. I'm talking about, let's say I want to go push the envelope. This is a 0.18 build. Say I want to go down below 0.1. I want to go super low sub-ohm. And everybody basically says, if you're below 0.2, stop it with the 18650 battery and now start using a 26650. Why? Because that's a battery that can handle it. That's a battery. I've got an E-Fest in here. Yeah, let's look at it. Why is it? Is the battery going to put out more power? Not necessarily, a little bit more, but it's going to handle a lower sub-ohm build with less strain. Okay, this is an E-Fest IMR 26650, 42 milliamp hours. Same, it stops charging at 4.2 volts. You know, its average is going to be 3.7. When I get down around 3.5, 3.4, I'm putting it on the charger. It's losing its kick. Just like an 18650, but the fact is this can hold more battery life, it can hold more energy, it can also discharge energy at a faster rate without heating up as much as an 18650. So if I'm going below 0.2 ohms, it's expecting a lot out of this one battery. And maybe the battery can handle it, but it's not good for it. It's like having a wagon with 5,000 pounds in it and asking one draft horse to pull it. Can he pull it? Yeah, but he's going to be exhausted. And if I do that to that horse, that poor beastie is going to he's going to be crippled after a very short amount of time if that's the workload I put on him every day. So the object is, if you're a farmer with one horse, get a second fucking horse. And now 2 horses can work at half pace and be okay, and you probably have them for a long, healthy life. It's a good analogy, I think. Now, I spent a lot of time in different vape shops, and there's a lot of noobs. There's a lot of very, very seasoned people around. Newer cloud-chasing vapors walking around with one of these, it's like rock, paper, scissors. They see me with this and they think, oh, bigger mech mod, bigger cock, I don't have as big a cock, I need to go get one of those. It's ridiculous. They don't understand why I have this. Not because I want to punch someone in the face with this, like a roll of quarters. It's not because it's bigger and then I got a penis envy thing going on. It's because I have a bigger battery in there and it can handle a build with less strain. That's it, that's all. And it's not producing bigger clouds. It's able to handle a little bit of a lower build. Nobody's going below 0.08 reasonably, I shouldn't say nobody, there's guys around the shops that go 0.05, 0.06 on single 18650s, but let me tell you, their hands are all green from the copper. They're replacing batteries faster than they want to admit. They carry 10 batteries around with them, and every 20 minutes they're putting a new one in. Yeah, these guys spend a lot more money than I do on batteries because they're going through them faster now. Are their clouds any bigger? Yes. Is their flavor any better? I doubt it. That's how they like to vape, and they feel like they're pushing the envelope. They feel edgy. That's okay. I'm not detracting anything from them. Some guys drive race cars. You know, if you're driving a Formula One race car, you're putting a new engine in every other race. And that's how it goes with taxi cabs. They run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They're doing an oil change every other day. They're changing a transmission every 3 months. Is it worth it? Yeah, because those fucking things bang out $5 grand in a day. So yeah, whoever the owner of that taxi cab that invested $500,000 in a medallion or whatever it costs, he's got to get his maximum usage out of that taxi cab. But do you own a taxi cab? Or do you have a nice mech mod that you want it to last for a while? Or not? Metal fatigue. Look, this is authentic. It's copper. This is a clone. It's copper. Copper is not a very strong metal. It's very good for conductivity, but it's not stainless steel. Stainless steel will last a lifetime, but it's got some voltage drop more than copper. So understand that you're taxing your equipment, and sooner or later it's going to wear out. I got another 7-minute video. I got to stop this.